What's up, guys? It's been exactly 1 year since I decided to go racing. Well, at least to try to make a career out of it. We're out here at Thompson Motorsport Park in Connecticut. What better way to give you guys a yearly recap than out here on the racetrack in beautiful fall New England. Check this out. So what have I been up to this past year? Well, I've accomplished quite a bit, and there's some things I have not accomplished. So it's been a pretty good year overall in terms of the year one of racing. If you recall, I have a 5-year plan to make professional driving support me and my family and my wife's lifestyle, whatever that means. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think we're well on our way in year one. So what have I done? Well, my primary goal was to get my Sports Car Club of America license. Funny enough, we're at the last SCCA event of the year out here at Thompson, but I achieved that goal. If you recall, I went to Bertel Roos Racing School. That was my pathway. I did the 3-day school and then the 2-day advance, and from that I was able to get my competition license, which I happen to have in my pocket. I brought it just in case here. Never know if I would have needed it, you know? Maybe they're going to want me to step in and fill in. But yeah, I got my competition license, which was huge. That allows me to enter into races like this. Of course, you need a race car, and that hopefully will come next year. So in addition to getting my Sports Car Club of America license, I also have been going to K1 Speed, the go-karting challenge. Now, K1 Speed, it's indoor electric karts. Anyone can go. It's kind of just for fun. But they do a monthly challenge, as you know, if you've been watching my channel. And that's been pretty competitive. And I did it for the first time in December of 2021. I just learned about it, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to do this all next year. So this year, all of 2022, I've been going to the races. I've been to all except one, and I'm leading the points right now in the championship. There's 2 more races. I hope to finish off, winning the championship, but that has been really good at getting me comfortable on track just with other cars, setting up passes, learning to be consistent with your lap times, things like that. So although just for fun and not really high stakes at all, it has been pretty competitive. As most of you who know this channel like it for the sim content. YouTube loves sim racing content. So yeah, I purchased my simulator. That was a big step, obviously an expensive purchase, but a very important one that has been helping me to practice, right? Learn tracks, learn different cars, learn how to focus on track, learn how to be consistent, learn how to learn when I'm on track. The sim has been great for that. It's been great for practicing the things that you need to know, like the fundamentals. It's not as scary, right? It's not as much of a thrill as obviously these cars or any real race car, but it has been, I think, instrumental, and it still will be instrumental in my development as a driver. So yeah, sim, expect much more of that in the coming weeks, months, and years. Now, the one thing that I did not achieve that I really had hoped to achieve this year was to enter into an actual physical race. There were a couple kind of races at the end of the 2-day advanced school with Bertel Roos to kind of give you that final accreditation, but I'm not counting those. I wanted to enter in a full race weekend, a standalone race weekend like this, and I was going to do that with Bertel Roos with Arrive and Drive and Arrive and Drive series, but unfortunately, as I kind of discovered when I went to their schools, they weren't in the best shape, the company, and just a week or so ago, I found out that they folded. They went under, so they really were not offering the races anymore. So that opportunity, that ship sailed, and this is the last SCCA event of the season. So I don't think I'll be attending any physical races this year. I don't have a race car unless miraculously I can find a rental one or someone lets me drive. But that's okay, you know. You should set ambitious goals. If you're achieving every single one of your goals, maybe that means you're not setting goals high enough, right? So I'd say I achieved 3 out of my 4 goals. You know, this year was all about learning, getting my license. That was the biggest thing. Getting the simulator, going to racing school, and just immersing myself. Now I feel like I have a pretty clear path forward. These Miatas, they're looking pretty tempting. Miatas are a great way to kind of get into racing. And they actually have a few for sale here. That was the one thing I didn't accomplish, which is a little bit of a bummer, but definitely next year. And next year and the following year will really be about racing more, going to consistent race weekends, and just getting more physical wheel-to-wheel practice. I'm starting to get a lot of that in the simulator, wheel-to-wheel racing, but getting out on actual track where there's, you know, higher consequences. If you bang into one of these walls here, you may not be a happy camper going home. That may be a long ride home, and that might mean that you can't make the next however many races because it costs money. That's okay. It's about sacrifice. Everyone here is sacrificing something, which is pretty cool. You can really race on any budget, and I got to make that work for our budget. So yeah, overall, it's been a good year. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like it and maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I look forward to sharing a lot more racing content with you guys in the future. For now, I'm going to enjoy the last New England SCCA event of the year.